And welcome everybody to the Connected Camps Coach v Coach Showmatch Day. We're gonna have for you today Overwatch, and our first two teams are gonna be Team Tilde Train, and Team Two is gonna be Team Admin Diff. I am Coach Mohican, joined by Coach Hakyojin for today's stunning match. How you doing, Coach Hakyojin?
I'm doing fantastic. We're here to see some fantastic Overwatch. You and I both managed to play in the last Overwatch show match. That was back in December. And now we've got another show on our hands ready to bring it here at twitch.tv/connected camps. We're going to have some new faces in, some old fan favorites in as well. And I can already see the chat popping off for their favorite coaches. I think this is going to be a great game of Overwatch.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody on this is going to be coaches. We're going to see some high level Overwatch. Chat is popping off and they're excited to see. We're going to be starting today off on Li Zhang. And we're going to go with our modified, I want to say, coach special brackets where we try to, or match settings where we try to do a best of three if time allotted. We only have about an hour, but if the games go fast enough, we're going to be able to do hopefully all three matches. If not, best two out of three is still good enough.
Yes, indeed. So we are going to be running some of the same maps as we did in the last show match. This will be a bit of a grudge match for some of these players. Running it back on Lijiang Tower, starting off with Control Center. This is typically a fun brawl map for these teams. And then after this, we will be going off to King's Row. So getting a little bit of travel in, but we'll see some possible parallels to our show match back in December. Again, 4-month difference. People have been grinding. People have been running a new season with their teams. So it'll be interesting to see how far these coaches as players have come.
Exactamundo. And we're gonna announce the teams real fast on Team Tilde Train. It's Coach Tilde, Coach Bobby, Coach Laurel, Coach Peter, Coach Noah, and Coach Patrick as Wolfie Senpai.
And over on the admin diff team, we've got Coach Bethany, we have Coach Aramori, we have Coach Abby, we have Coach Galen, we have Coach Zabi, and we have Admin Drake. I don't know if he's a coach anymore, but as we get started here, these two teams are going to be going for the white room. This is a typical area for the brawl teams to hold. It's going to be Bereser going in, gets dominated right away. He did not want to charge in that deep.
And already we have Coach Admin Diff with a superior hold at the beginning of the match. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold it. They're holding around the corner. Coach Typo, Coach Galen, having a very dominant position over on the side corner. It's going to be really hard for them to break that.
And Typo now, he's trying to hit with the main tank difference. He's holding that corner, swinging around. He really wants to make sure people don't get through, but there's nobody in main to keep control of that angle. So the blue team here will be stepping on to the point, and it will be some chaos now. Lamp already get forced out, and we got 2 kills for the Reinhardt. Tire coming in now. Let's see if this could be big. Might be enough to stall the point, but it doesn't look like it's going to catch anyone. And the point will be flipped here at about 30% in favor of the Tilde Train.
Very nice engage from Team Tilde Train. A very nice charge from Bobby. His team's right there to support him, keep him topped off, and he gets 2 swinging the hammers, and he gets picked up 2. Now we're going to see how the re-engage on Team Admin Diff is going to be. They already lose 1. They lose Bethany. Have to back up a little bit. Very nice shatter coming out from Bobby. Finds 1. Can he be able to find 2? 2 kills going over to Don Tilde Anarchy. Put himself on the board, and the team of Team Admin Diff is going to get routed back to spawn.
Yes, indeed. It's really hard to hold this forward room here. You need to have a 6-stack ready to go, and it looks like because of the damage that people were taking, they did lose their honor. They will not be able to sustain this forward hold. This will give Admin Diff an opportunity to push in now. So it's going to be Galen here, looking like Season 1 Roshan with the Shanghai Dragons skin, trying to push in, lead his team to victory, but this is going to be a bit of a slower fight. The sim wall coming out from Coach Aramori, trying to divide the point. Tilde finding some kills with the Molten Core here, and it looks like Admin Diff is going to get routed back once again. The Tilde Train with a dominant showing. Bomb manages to pick up Coach Drake, and that will be a cleanup for the Tilde Train, bringing the pain as they return back to their original position at the forward choke.
Absolutely nice. Both teams dropping oldie. You can see that Typo is going to be caught out. Galen did not have any of his team. We have the lamp already expended, trying to keep him alive. Don Ass again on that Junkrat, just spamming damage, finding fills, picking up another team, and now they have to waste a little bit of time. We're down to about 20% left. This time, Team Tilde Train doesn't even win this. We already have Typo. Here comes the Junkrat ulti. Oh my goodness, the smash. Everything is being dropped. This is the do or die situation. A counter smash. Don Ass picking up one, but here comes a Fog Shield on the side of Team Admin Diff. They're trying to now push up ahead, but they are down one. Bobby coming in with a slam, but a very nice slam is going to be able to keep him. Doesn't matter. Anarchy Tilde picking up 1-1, and that's going to be the first map for the first round of the first map, going over to Team Tilde Train.
Last fight territory and a lot of random ults getting thrown in by Team Admin Diff. Choo choo indeed, says Anarchy. It is, yeah, it's a little bit of an awkward situation. You're at 20% left. You got to make a play. You got to think about speed, and the Tilde Train was holding very far forward there, making sure that the ults were getting staggered out, and the Team Admin Diff just wasn't able to get any sort of foothold there. Really nice forward hold by the Tilde Train.
Very nice, Tilde Train. If you're in the chat and you want to see and you want to give your support for Team Tilde, just spam the chat with the choo choo, get the train rolling. Now we're going to be on the second point here. See who's going to be coming out on top. We already see something on the side of Team Admin Diff. They're going to be rolling out with the ball. So, Sir Hamster Player, Coach Hakyojin, tell me what you're looking to see.
Well, when you're looking for the ball here on Night Market, you're looking to try and get control of those coastlines, right? When people try to push on either the left or the right side, force people off the point, try to knock them around. You're aiming for the disruption here. And I'm not sure how this is going to work into such a close combat, huddled up kind of style with the Lucio, D.Va, and Reinhardt. These guys are not going to be playing as split. They're not really playing for angle control. They're really just playing to hold a defensive position on the point with their turrets from the Sim and the Torbjorn here. So ball might not be the move here.
They're really trying to find a way inside. They found inside. That's one kill for Zombie. Laurel is going to be down. Typo is going to be trying to look for the inside and see what else he can find out. Mori picks up a pick onto Tilde, and now this is a 4v6 situation. Everyone's being corralled inside, but Tilde picks him up. Don Nass the next to go down. Still looking to see if they can get everything, but the ticks are popping off. Tilde Valiant picking up another two with the turret, still bouncing around, see if he can find anything. Laurel comes back, is trying to just pick up as much ticks as possible. Wolf and Senpai next to fall. This battle is just lasting a century. Very nice charge. Barrister Bobby is gonna find another. They're still holding this point. Nomadic Bethany trying to just contest as much as possible, but after that just huge Team Admin Diff really came out on top.
Yeah, it looks like Team Admin Diff really trying to make a play there, and after Coach Bobby went, 4 zip codes out away from the point, I wasn't quite sure if they were going to be able to get that flip or not, but yeah, Team Tilde Train really managed to stabilize there. Really great job by them. It is going to be Coach Bobby trying to go forward. He's getting pretty damaged up, but Wolfie Senpai, that's Coach Patrick, has a nice angle here, trying to stay defensive, have some eyes on the point, have some eyes on the fair, eyes everywhere.
There we go, already 2 kills, very nice shatter. Barrister Tilde both finding 1. They're still up on top on the Coach Tilde's team. Gonna find another, and again they're gonna get routed near the spawn, and the choo-choo train is not stopping here.
We're seeing a bit of a mix-up here from the Tilde Train. Now they've swapped off the Rhine, they've swapped off the D.Va. They're going for a much harder dive engagement with the Winston and the Doomfist, as well as the ball swap. So they are really just trying to get the jump onto whoever they can. A little bit difficult with the composition that Team Admin's trying to run. They do have Mercy Ball Tracer, but that Ana might be a liability if they're not able to get her out of the way.
Trying to get her out of the way. We are now down to the last stand of Coach Admin Diff. They're really just trying to throw everything out. They do find pickup 2. Anarchy finds another, but Typo finds 2 as well. So they're really balling it out. Stuck at 99. Make sure that everyone has to stay on point. Mori is going to be one of the last few. Totino pizza rolls are going to go down here. Mori just trying to keep hope alive. Wait for the rest of the team. Picks up 1. The Anarchy ball is going to pick up another. Oh my goodness. Almost down to the last tick. But that's going to be all she wrote for map 1. And the choo-choo train is gonna pick up the first map of this best of 3.
Yes, indeed. Conductor Tilde leading the train full steam ahead as we take Lijiang in favor of Tilde Train. And it will be Coach Bobby with the dominant Reinhardt play.
I gotta say, when I was watching Bobby, and Coach Bobby on this Reinhardt. He was just so oppressive and so dominating and so aggressive. He wanted something, he would pin it to the wall like modern art. This man had no mercy.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the little bit of a tank difference in his play style. Coach Galen really taking a much more passive approach, really trying to hold control over the situation. And Bobby's saying, "No, sorry, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna take what's rightfully mine." He's going on just a absolute conquest of as much map control as he can get.
Now we're going to be looking to start up the second map. I don't think we're going to take much time in between. We're just going to take maybe a little bit of a breather. But I forgot the second map that we decided on. I think it was King's Row, right, Coach Hockington?
Yes, it will be King's Row. This is a typical favorite of all of the Connected Camps coaches. We saw this last time in the previous show match. A really great brawl map, also a possible dive map. King's Row, I think, has some of the most options possible, and we've already seen the flexibility that both of these teams are willing to bring. So it will be interesting to see what the Tilde Train and Team Admin Diff decide to bring to the table here on King's Row.
I'm really hoping, just because I love to see such a competitive like battle between two teams, that we're really going to have hopefully going not just to maybe like one rotation in the map, but maybe we go into overtime, see a lot more battling. I want to see if Coach Admin Diff decide to go again with the ball, because they decided to go with Li Jing. They're not afraid to just kind of bring out the unconventional stuff.
Yeah, they're really trying to make things work here. It's a little bit more of a Chengdu Hunters kind of style composition. They're patching things together. Doesn't look like it would necessarily work right from the get go, but knowing these players, right, Coach Aramori, Coach Taipo, Coach Zabi, in particular, they have a lot of mechanical skill and a lot of experience under their belts. So if there's any team that's going to be able to bring such an unconventional style to work, it's going to be particularly those three players, I believe.
And look at that, Coach Noah. He's already calling out the final stop. That's like going up to home plate, pointing out to the outfield with your bad Babe Ruth style and calling it a home run. What do you think of that?
He's already trying to punch his ticket towards the end here, but we still got a whole map to play. It's still anyone's game, and we'll have to see what Anarchy does bring. He is going to be taking over the Rhine here from Coach Bobby. Coach Bobby on the Hog. We saw Bobby on the Hog the last show match here on King's Row, and he was kind of a defensive powerhouse. So we'll see if this goes well for this team. Hog did recently get a buff in the most recent patch notes. If anyone has been paying attention to those, his pellet damage going up slightly, but he still becomes a bit of an ult battery. And as I say that, it's Team Admin Difference trying to run him over, but it does not seem to be working right away. Although Coach Zabi on the Doomfist bringing the pain, saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Jumping right in, already on the top ropes, punching the pig, but does get hooked in the process.
What are we watching, Coach Hakyojin? Are we watching Overwatch, or are we watching Punch Out for the Wii? We got two Doomfists going at it, but on top, Coach Admin Diff is going to reign supreme.
And they are taking this brawl to the front lines, but there's a point that you got to worry about there, Admin Diff. You got to make sure that you cap that first. And now they will have full point control. Lots of damage in that first fight. Not enough stability for the Tilde Train. They've got a little bit derailed there, and it will be in favor of Admin Diff taking point A and holding this forward hold in the choke point. Getting a lot of point presence. And Coach Typo going way off into the alleyway. He might be trying to turn this into a flank shatter, but he does reconvene with his team in the main streets phase. Coach Zabi, oh my goodness. Zabi on the Doom, an absolute menace. Not something that you want to run into.
She was absolutely just trying to chase down the rest of the team. She is popping on this doofus. Tilde has to find a way to kind of just counter this and respond. They made so much space for themselves. You can see they just already more than halfway of this second point has already been claimed by them, and they're just trying to posture to make sure that they keep this up and keep on the pressure. The rest of the choo-choo train is coming around to see if they can stop this out. They have very few options to be able to start fighting this, so now they're just going to fight around the corner. We do see that Typo. Very nice grab is going to come out. Will they be able to pick up anything on top of this? Everyone is already starting to back off, so nothing. A very nice shatter! 5-man shatter! Aramori is going to make up a kill. 2 kills. Totino's Pizza Roll is going to come in with the flavor. And now we got just another tremendous attack coming out from key team coach Admin Diff. But a
Yeah,
kill.
Coach Galen not really able to land these charges, but my God, he can certainly land a 4-man shatter. That
What
was
is this
incredible. If we
man?
had a replay cam, I would be demanding it right now. It will be Donis trying to 1v1 type, a little bit of an ego match here from the Echo, but it does not work out. Echo already getting retransformed, detransformed? I don't even know what the term is there, but it is going to be Coach Galen swinging around like a madman with the hammer. Does get pinned all the way into the alleys, and it will be the Tilde train restabilizing.
Oh wow, you gotta give it. You gotta hand it to Team Tilde Train after that tremendous just like hit from the hammer down. They were able to restabilize, and now they're actually taking back some of the ground that they lost. And now Admin Div has to figure out how they're gonna pull out another tremendous play, a bigger play than that, so they can start regaining their momentum.
You do have to consider the ult economy here, though. Admin Diff does have a lot to work with. They've got the grab and blizzard, and that in itself is a bit of a win condition. It's going to be up to Anarchy to land a good shatter here and try to get things going. And it is, in fact, massive.
But the Froggy Shield's coming out and saving everybody from the depth of defeat. And now they're still coming in. Tilde picks up one armor. He picks up the refrag. Now they're just pushing right in. Admins are here to play, ladies and gentlemen. But Anarchy's trying to respond as much as possible. Nomadic in the backline just trying to keep up everybody alive. Anarchy trying to push in with that patented aggression that he's coming out. But Zombie's saying no. Picks up Wolfie Senpai. Picks up Nomadic, picking up another with Zombie. And now they're going to be able to push all the way to the second point.
You have to feel a little bit bad for the Tilde train there. Both supports getting picked off very early. In fact, Coach Loro getting the beat midway through that fight was going to probably use it, keep things going, has to use it here to try and stall the point. But it will not look very good for point B as the Admin Diff is pulling into the station. They're getting ready to approach point C here.
Now the trains are going to be reversed here. They do find a very nice slam. Here comes the oh, this is a double ulti. Is it gonna be big? They need it to be. Zombie's the first to go down, expending a lot for one kill. That's another smash, but that's gonna just get countered right there from the shield. And now this is still very winnable. It's a 5v6 situation. Another grab is gonna be thrown out. He's gonna be swinging. Triple kill coming out for Beth. Quadra kill coming out for Bethany with the Kamehameha.
Man, last time I saw this many Qs being pressed, I was at the DMV. This is just a lot of ultimates being put online by both sides. You're looking at the situation here. Nobody's got any ults coming in. In fact, it's going to be Coach Drake being the closest to having beat drop here, and it is going to be a bit of a neutral fight. This does not look great for the Tilde train.
Tilde train trying to break it down, but now they're just trying to build it back up as they're trying to chop the train from chewing. Aramore picking up one low and a very nice bop. Tilde Dunass gonna be able to pick up two more on the top of that, and now they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop this train around the end. Will it be able to be stopped as slow? Yeah, they're gonna be able to pick up these last two.
Coach Galen seems to think otherwise, though. He's going to be running in. That's Typo on the Reinhardt. And getting in there, getting nice into the backline. Backline Ryan, got to be worried about that. Oh. And it will be the Admin Diff still trying to make this fight happen.
I spoke too soon. The fire in the hearts of Coach Admin Diff has not yet been extinguished. And after that brutal fight at the end, they come out on top. This is just going left, right, hooks, jabs, you know, all that kind of boxing terminology. I am a shoutcaster for Overwatch. I'm not too much in the boxing.
You're not a boxer. you're no mixed martial arts fighter.
Of course, the only thing I know is Shoryukens and spears, courtesy of Mortal Kombat.
I would be immensely surprised if you were seeing anyone Shoryuken at the next mixed martial arts tournament. It's not all Tekken out there. It's not the case.
You gotta tech those.
But we are having a bit of issues with the train, according to Tilde. Looks like the looks like the engines weren't running at full speed for them. They will be going on the attack here. They were not able to make things work for themselves on the defense. A 2:28 time bank here for Team Admin Diff. That time bank that they have right now, for those of you unfamiliar with how the escort maps work, finishing a point with a contestable objective with over a minute, you have to push the other team to overtime. So if Team Tilde Train does not finish with over a minute, they will not get another attempt to attack. They will be on the defensive for the entirety of Admin Diff's time bank. So we will have to see if they are able to finish the map with time in the bank.
Team Tilde Train trying to change this locomotive into the Shinkansen bullet train of Japan with all the curiosity. You already got Anarchy at the front point just trying to knock them around, see what else they can find. But right now, Anarchy picks up the May. This is the go button that they were looking for. Zabi, though, is going to pick up 2 already. 2-2. They're still going blow for blow here. Now they're going to start invading over to the midsection around the statue. Very nice pull. Typo is trying to push them away. Donass has to posture away. Again, they're just still trying to hold his corner. I don't think Typo is going to last very much longer. A very nice smash. And now Tilde Train is going to choo-choo up ahead.
Yeah, losing the DPS right from the get-go. Not the greatest look from Admin Diff. The May stepping forward just a little bit too much, getting caught in the jaw by the hammer coming from the opposition. And Doomfist trying to go in, does get 2 picks, but unfortunately, it's just a matter of the respawn advantage for the attackers there. They are much closer to the point. It's a bit of a longer trek for everyone on the defensive. And the Tilde Train is now starting to make moves, chugging right along.
Defensive gas throwing out along with Kamehameha. That picks up 2. Bethany with these ultimates are just coming out so huge. And I thought we were going to see a repeat of attacking from the last half, but no. Team Admin Diff is just saying, you will not pass.
Yeah, hitting them with the Gandalf strats. They will have the ability to control the forward choke here if they are able to respawn in time. Holding the arches would be very crucial in making sure that this goes much longer for the defense, but it will be the Tilde Train making their way through the streets. Unfortunately, just not enough bodies able to be thrown on the point for Admin Diff, and they will have to take the corner fight of Street Phase. Zabi get the opening pick on Loro. That will be a shadow drop, doesn't quite connect, but that's not going to stop the aggression from Admin Diff. They really want to stop this payload in the middle of the streets phase.
And I just saw what Donash transformed him. They transformed into a frog to see if they could be able to get that shield up. It's not gonna help at all, and they only lose 1 member on the side of Admin Diff versus Tilde Train. They basically get wiped.
Yeah, now we'll see them holding the choke here. This arch is a very good point to hold. There's only so many ways that you can get into the streets phase from this point, either going up, around, or through this choke, and most teams do not want to opt for anything other than the latter. So Typo in a great position here to just swing freely. They are going to go for the speed boost high noon on Tilde, not able to find anything. Aramori does manage to catch Tilde out and get the grab. And now we're seeing more ultimates getting thrown online. Still looking pretty good for the Tilde Train with the shields, courtesy of Coach Loro on the frog. A big shatter coming out from Coach Anarchy.
They're going to throw out the ultimate in response, but it's going to be nothing more but a mild inconvenience as no one really gets caught out and the fight was over 2 centuries ago.
Yes, indeed. A little bit late on the blizzard. Getting a little bit frozen with the pizza rolls there. Totino's trying to make something happen, but Totino's will be swapping off the May to the Reaper. I think that this might have a little bit more potential, but it really depends on how this team is going to position, right? Totino's may feel more comfortable on the Reaper. May's not a bad option, being able to isolate the brawl, but it just wasn't happening. The walls weren't coming out well enough for the Admin Diff.
For Admin Diff, they really rely on Zabi going in, finding the opening pick, and then using the aggression to just go, go, go. There you already see her jumping in. They are cornering this ball. Very nice grab, but here comes a smash coming out from Galen. He's gonna find 1. Totino's picks up 2, picks up 3, and now this is just looking such an Admin Diff game right here, but they're still pushing back. Donass is not gonna find anything on that smash. Laurel trying to run out. Actually picked up 2 on the charge, makes that 3. Another smash! Those are 2 in 1 ultis! And now the last 2, Bethany and Totino's trying to run away, but the death beam is gonna find 1, and that was just such a huge play coming out from Coach Donass.
Yeah, Donass playing it like it's NBA 5K with all these dunks on the other coaches. Oh my good golly gosh. The Echo difference coming in hot.
Echo Diff indeed. Now they push it all the way to 3rd point. They have 3 minutes and 40 seconds to push this all the way to 3rd and tie this game up. And hopefully they get some little bit of time on the bank so they'll be able to push it. Very nice push, but he's gonna get CC'd all the way back. That's not the pin you were looking for. And that's a double kill coming out from Tilde. Very huge with the shield as well. This is gonna be so hard for
Armori on the flank. Armori going for the huge grab on the flank. Nobody there to check him. Oh my goodness. She will try to get some kills in, throws the grab, doesn't manage to find anything, and this is just not looking good for Admin Diff here. They are getting held at the spawn doors, and it might be Tilde Train coming in with even more of a time bank.
Looks like there's nobody on the point. You need one person. Actually, still the Reinhardt still staying there. Typo holding Sean, seeing if he can pick up Tilde, but he himself is gonna go down. Last one is gonna be Coach R. Morning, flying around his diva, but shot into the baby diva foreign flash. Just throwing everything under. He's still alive somehow, but oh no, never mind. There he goes. Totino's out. Nomadic and Typo are gonna be the last ones alive. Will they be able to make it in time? Unfortunate and not. And now time bakes are almost identical, except that Coach, the Choo Choo Train, has 11 seconds on top of that.
Yeah, a little bit more efficiency out of the Tilde train. 11 more seconds might not seem like a whole lot, but that could be the difference between one fight more between these two teams. Really depends on how fast they reset, and we will be looking at how these teams approach point A. Both of them getting off to really strong starts on their attack, with the Tilde train managing to get picks off right from the get-go and push in, but Admin Diff doing exactly the same. So it will be a little bit more of a sustainability issue for both of these teams, right? Who is able to have a bit more of an ironclad defense here? Not seeing too many swaps from either of these teams in terms of the composition. I think they're feeling pretty confident that what they had was working. They might just want to play it stylistically a little bit slower, a little bit different. Go for the longer play style. You'll actually see both of these teams opting for the Zarya for exactly that reason. You'll see Zarya Ryan brawl quite often. Sometimes people opt to go for the Diva over the Zarya, but Zarya, very momentum-based hero, being able to get that charge. So it will be a matter of who is able to build up that charge faster. Oh, a little bit of a sneaky strat here, actually, from the Tilde train.
Let's see if it pays out for them. They're all going to be hiding in the statue over here. I don't know how much this is going to work. I wonder if they're going to suspect a thing. They're going to run out, already throwing it out. Galen's going to be like, where are they? Where are they? They're looking around. They know something is up. It's pretty sus.
Yes, indeed. They are checking around, and it is going to be Anarchy going in deep. Oh, my goodness. He was looking for a ticket to the cinema, but he got a one-way ticket back to spawn. Not looking great for the Tilde train taking this fight in cinemas. They're going very aggressive here, and it just is not paying out.
It is not doing well for them. Wolfie Senpai is going to be taken out. Anarchy is the only one, and looks like that sneak attack is not going to pay a dividends.
No, it will not. They could have held in the statue, but I think the Admin Diff was a little bit too sly. They understood that something was not correct in that situation. They opted to go for a longer rotation. I think giving up that statue hold might have been the difference there. Coach Zombie going in on the Doomfist, bringing the pain.
And we got Typo trying to see if he can find anything, except he's going to get lasered down. Coach Tilde's team is going to start backing up. Zombie's going to pick up the other Doomfist. Now just a full-out brawl. Lorify and Zombie pushing in to see if they can find anything else.
Tilde, now with the Blizzard online, this will be a great defensive position for the Tilde train here in the choke. They've got the position that they want. They've got the ultimates to work with. Nano and Shatter coming online, but it will be the Blizzard that is able to stop this team's push entirely. Let's see how they take this fight here.
Posturing around, it's down to the last 30 seconds to see if they can find anything. Admin Diff looking to see if they can break this ironclad hold and push it any further, but on the side of Tilde train, they're just trying to keep their locomotive running. Anarchy does have ultimately the trans coming out, but a very huge shatter alongside. Everyone's just dropping Q, looking to see what they can find. That's going to be Tilde picking up one to Anarchy. Gonna pick up another, and now they're gonna push right in. Gonna start. No one can stop this train. The grab coming out, and no one's gonna be on the payload on the side of Admin Diff, and they're gonna push it to first point with a little bit on a spare change.
Admin Diff taking just a little bit too long in the choke there. They wasted a lot of time trying to figure out their plan, trying to build up the ultimates. They did not have things ready to go for the choke phase. They spent too much time poking out, trying to get ultimates online, and you know, Tilde train was able to get more to work with. They had the grab, they had the Blizzard, they had the Shatter, they had Nano, they had everything that they could possibly want to hold this choke point. And even though they lost the first point, right, this defense is going to matter quite a bit from Admin Diff. They were still able to make things work for themselves. They were really great at holding the choke. And now we can see the golden box of victory is underneath the archway there. That's going to be the final destination for the Tilde train, the last stop on the line. But if they do not capture this point, that golden box is not going to matter. They have to worry about the first square sitting right there at the base of the clock tower here on Kings Row.
We're here to find out, everyone, if we're gonna be able to reach the final stop of the Tilde train, or are we gonna be having to use a connecting train to see if this is going to be the final match. So right here, 10 seconds to decide. Let's see if also those 11 seconds that they have in the time bank over admin diff is going to matter. As we see, Anarchy is going to come out with the hamster. Let's see if it is big.
Yeah, they are looking for these speedy fights. They got the double aerial DPS coming in. Anarchy on the ball now. And we've got the D.Va to complement, so it is going to be a straight-up dive, trying to get all sorts of angles. And you can see here in the middle of the fight around the statue, we got ball in the back line, we got aerial DPS in the front line, and it looks like Team Admin Diff might just drop as fast as Tilde Train did on their defense. It's just two aggressive teams running right at each other here.
There's a lot of people going down. Admin diff is now only down to about 3 people on the point. They aren't going to lose. Totino's now only 2 people left. Tilde Train is looking to find out, but Typo is going to come back with the emergency hamster as well. Zombie trying to fight out on the side as well. Zarya going down. Wolfie Senpai has to retreat. Zombie looking to see if it gets a punch on anything. Not going to find it, but Typo does find Wolfie Senpai. Anarchy going to find Drake, and Zombie is the next to go down. Still fighting very valiantly here. Typo taking damage from all 5 sides, decides to retreat and to just wait for the team to regroup.
Totino's really trying to hold on there on the Reaper and keep the point defended, but forgetting about the D.Va change that come out, 250 damage on Remech, and instead of getting a nice hold onto the point, there's a nice Reaper-shaped hole on the point, just getting absolutely plastered into the ground. 49 seconds left on this defense here, and the Tilde Train needs to get into the choke. They are losing a little bit of time to the payload spawning in, and it will be Team Admin Diff holding on just a little bit longer, extending this fight. They can fight in this choke. They've got the ability to do so. Huge slam coming out of Typo. He will be getting mines off of this pretty soon. Admin Diff holding very aggressively here, and those 11 seconds might come into play. With only 20 seconds or so remaining on the clock, there will be time for one more fight, but it's got to count. Still, all 6 ults coming online for the Tilde Train. It's just a matter of using them wisely.
Last 10 seconds on the clock. They're looking for this last fight. Unfortunately, their D.Va is going to be Dimek Tilde going up into the air. Everyone's dropping everything you see. Justice raining down from above. Picks up Totino's. Another Anarchy bomb to pick up, but Zombie picks up Tilde on the return. 3-5. They can still push this down or still hold the time. Here comes the bomb. Will it be big? Doesn't pick up anybody, but another one comes down. It does pick up Typo. And now the Tilde Train still chugging along, seeing if they find it. Another D.Va bomb. Are you kidding me? It doesn't find anybody here. But it's going to remake. It's going to pick up Moro. Holy cow. But now Armor is the last survived, gun down in the air. And the choo-choo train is going to find its final spot in the last locomotive. And the little train that could. Tilde Train finds the victory.
Yes, indeed. And it will be Tilde Train, as you said, with the 2-0 victory in our coach versus coach show match. Incredibly fast-paced gameplay out of both teams. These compositions moving quite fast. And, so many fights going in there. Lots of ultimates getting charged up really quickly. This just kind of shows you the pace and the ability that these coaches are able to play at is really quite incredible.
No doubt about it. When I was told, I heard Overwatch coach versus coach show match for connected camps. Immediately what I heard was a lot of destruction, a lot of fast-paced action, and a lot of good gameplay. There was nothing here that that didn't amaze me. Just all these coaches are just so dang good at this game.
And we may be out of time here for a third map. We'll see if we can get the people what they want. 6v6 Elam, perhaps. We'll see if we can try and get something going here for the last match. But that will be going to Tilde Train with the 2-0 once again. And if you're just tuning in, my goodness, you missed quite a bit here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we have anything left. We have 10 minutes until our time is up. I don't exactly know what we have planned for this. They're trying to figure things out.
I mean, you and I both saw that Kings Row game. You're telling me that we can't get one more round in 10 minutes? Like we're speeding right along with these. Somebody in chat saying tiny Overwatch. I'm gonna have to veto that here with my non-existent caster authority.
Hammond bumper car is looking kind of spicy right now.
Oh yeah, Hammond bumper cars. So we can get to see a little bit more hamster gameplay. but it looks like we will be calling it GG's here with just not enough time. But to everyone in our chat, thank you for tuning in. This has been our Coaches versus Coaches show match here on twitch.tv/connected camps. As always, if you want to see more content out of your favorite coaches and players, be sure to give us a follow. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Look for Connected Camps. Find our social medias. We've got them all linked right there in the Twitch page. Yeah, but have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.